Welcome to the home of Unshackled Leadership. I'm Scott Hunter with another lesson on how to have fabulous relationships, create extraordinary organizations, and be outrageously successful. I've recently created some blog posts in which I asserted that you are meant to have an amazing life. And if you're in business, you're meant to have an amazing business. All the things that you have ever thought you would like to be, do, and have, you are meant to be, do, and have. I then asked, why isn't it that way for everyone and for you? One answer is that no one ever told us that we have the power to create anything, and what you have right now is exactly what you're creating. Last week in my post I concluded that you spend most of your time feeling unhappy, disappointed, frustrated, angry, resentful, and so on, and that since you always get more of what you focus on, that's why your life and your business aren't amazing. I can explain why this is so in a number of ways, although the way I'm choosing will surely bring out all the skeptics. Consider that the world we live in operates under a whole series of basic laws or principles. Gravity is a perfect example. It makes no difference whatsoever how you feel about gravity. Regardless, it's a law that operates universally and for everyone. The most fundamental law of all is the law of cause and effect. What it says is that for every effect there's a cause. For everything that exists and for everything that happens, there's a cause. Since you and your company exist, what is the cause of those things? Here's my assertion. There is a power or force in the universe that is the cause of all that exists. You did not arrive by accident. In fact, nothing that exists occurred by accident. There is a central cause. There is a power or force in the universe that is at the heart of all things. Some call this power or force God, but you can call it whatever you want. People of science, philosophy, and theology debate this all the time, but whatever it is and whatever you call it, it does exist. When that power or force created you, you inherited all of its power. It's very much analogous to what happens when a woman or any other animal in nature gives birth to a child. The child arrives with all of the inherent power and ability to do whatever the parent did, and maybe even more. Just like the power at the core of everything had the infinite power to create all that we see and experience, you arrive with that same power to create. And the bottom line is that you create with your thoughts and your feelings. As I've explained in the past, when you think about the things you want and feel happy and hopeful, joyous, enthusiastic, and appreciative would be even better, you create events and circumstances that contribute to those feelings. But when you focus on the things you don't want and feel unhappy, disappointed, frustrated, angry, resentful, and so on, you create events and circumstances that contribute to those feelings. Next week, we'll talk about how to change all of this and create the life and company of your dreams. In the meantime, start noticing what your dominant thoughts and feelings are. Using the terminology introduced last week, all you really need to do is to shift them to be positive at least 50% of the time, and you will see remarkable results begin to appear. Thanks for listening.